Hello YouTube, and welcome back to Let's Play Bloons Wiki Deluxe Edition. In this episode, we're still continuing the medium reverse stages series thing, and get some monkey money from that treasure chest. Alright, so the next stage that we're going to is the Haunted Swamp, which was a pretty easy track to do on easy, obviously. So let's see how hard it is on medium. And you know what? I'm going to try a very similar strategy. It won't be exactly the same, but it will be pretty close. I'm going to try for a bunch of ninjas for the for camo detection and for early attacks. And this was probably a bad idea or a bad placing of the tower, just because it doesn't really have much lane busting. But one good thing about it is that at the angle it is, obviously here you can see that's getting both of its pops in, and if you increase the range a little bit, then it has that extra range on that other lane, so that's pretty good. And also popping through this layer, or this lane, will also hit the lane behind it, so that's pretty good at getting multiple layers, I guess, or popping more than you normally could type of thing. So that'll be pretty good. And of course having just another ninja monkey would be nice all together. So in this case I actually am going to get the sharp shurikens before the seeking shuriken, just because having a little bit more pierce would be a little bit more helpful than having that seeking effect. Except for now when I start almost leaking some. But now that I have better pierce, I guess. Better pierce. This should be a little bit easier to not leak a few balloons, because then I'll be hitting more balloons. And now with the Seeking Shuriken, it'll be even easier. Okay, so I feel like I should start using the Bloons videos as my update videos. And yesterday I did post the 100 subscriber giveaway Terraria game code contest type thing, and I was kind of hoping that only 2 people would want a Terraria game, so then I could just easily give it to those 2 people and, you know, make everybody happy. But I think right now 4 people have asked for it, so obviously that's how it works. Like that's how giveaways work. Many will enter, few will win type of thing. But I still, like, I don't want to only give it to 2 people when there's 4 people that want it, and I'm assuming there's still 1 or 2 more people that would like the game. And I feel like my niceness is going to get the better of me, even though, like, I know, like, I can only give it to 2 people. I only have 2 codes, but it just seems funny to me how much I don't like the idea of not giving something to the people that want something, I guess. I don't know. I'm still only going to give it to 2 people, but just a funny thought, I guess. And how long do you think I should keep the contest open? Because I know a few people are busy, so they don't always watch my videos when they're posted. So there's still, I think, at least 1 person that I remember that said they wanted it, but they haven't commented yet because they were just busy, I guess. I don't want to, like, penalize them for being busy and not being able to watch it a day or 2 afterwards, but I don't want to make this last like another month and then be like, oh, come on, we want the game, and then now there's 100 people that are asking and like all this kind of stuff. I really should have thought about that before I started the giveaway. So if you have any ideas about what I should do in that situation, let me know in the comments down below. And obviously if the contest is over by now, like if you're watching this 2 months from now or something, then obviously your input would have been nice 2 months ago, but yeah, that's fine. Alright, so now in this game with my ninja monkey, I feel like I should probably do something else, like add something else rather than go for the Bloons Jutsu, just because, well, it's only round 14, so yeah, I can wait for the Bloons Jutsu. But something interesting that I feel like talking about is Dungeon Defenders. Not Dungeon Defenders 1, but Dungeon Defenders 2. When it was first announced, it was sort of announced as a 2-part MOBA tower defense game where they would release the first part that was a MOBA game and sort of go with that as sort of the first part of the game, and then turn it into this tower defense game that we've all come to know and love for the people that actually play Dungeon Defenders. And that was met with kind of a lot of backlash. Like, a lot of people were saying like, oh no, we don't want a MOBA game, we want a tower defense game, you're just trying to get in on the like new thing that's new right now type of stuff. But I thought it was okay. I would have liked seeing a MOBA version of Dungeon Defenders just because I had been playing League of Legends around the time that it was first announced, so I was on that sort of hype train of, oh yeah, I'd like to see a MOBA version and a tower defense version. But apparently, like, there were some interviews where the people were saying like, yeah, we didn't really have as much passion for the MOBA version anymore. So I think what I understood from the article or whatever was that they're going to stop the MOBA or the development of the MOBA version and start purely working on the what's it called, the tower defense version. So I think that's pretty interesting, that they would make such a full 180 switch, I guess. I think it's pretty cool. I'm totally okay with only getting a tower defense version and not a MOBA version, if that's what they mean. So in that regards, Dungeon Defenders 2, probably coming out definitely within a year, I think, because that was their original like schedule or deadline, I guess, was under a year, from less than a year ago, I guess. But anyways, I do want to do a Let's Play of Dungeon Defenders 2 when it comes out, but I think I've already mentioned this before, maybe a couple times. I also want to be done with my Let's Play of Dungeon Defenders 1 by the time it comes out. So something I was thinking of doing is that once I'm done with the monk, maybe just stick to the squire, apprentice, and monk, and sort of use all of their defenses together to play through the medium or hard difficulties with each of those characters, which means that I'll play through as the apprentice, like I'll place the towers as the apprentice at first, and then go in and place more defenses as the squire and the monk. Which this may not make any sense to you if you haven't been watching my Dungeon Defender series, but just giving my thoughts here, even though I realized just now that I should probably be putting my thoughts about Dungeon Defenders on the Dungeon Defenders videos, and actually be talking about what I'm doing here. I put the Glaive Ricochet here to help with the leads, although I'm actually going to swap that out for Bionic Boomer, because Bionic Boomer is better as a lead buster than a Glaive Ricochet. Even though they can both pop lead, the Bionic Boomer is much better at piercing through lead, while the Glaive Ricochet just kind of stops at the lead, which is kind of weird the way that works, but it's how it works. So using the Bionic Boomer to get rid of the lead, and also it has that arc, so when it pops something here where my mouse is, it'll also come down and pop the lower lane, which is pretty cool. Plus it just has a fast attack rate, which is good as well. And then of course the Bloons Monkey is pretty awesome all on its own. And now with this range, I think that's enough to get all or both sides of this. I'm not sure. It'd have to be like on the Moab, it would be enough or something. Which is actually what I'm going to be using these Ninja Monkeys for the Moab busting or blimp busting, because they are pretty good at it when you have them in numbers, basically just a bunch of them. So yeah, there's that. As far as how long I'm going to be playing Bloons Tower Defense, I'm sure I've already mentioned it before, but if any of you are wondering, I'm going to be doing through all the medium reverse stages, and then go through hard mode, and depending on how I feel, I guess, on that particular day, or what the viewers have been suggesting, some of the tracks I'll do on hard reverse, and some of them I'll just do on hard. Just because I've already done them on medium reverse, so I don't know if you want me to do all of them on hard normal and then hard reverse or something, because that'd be a lot of videos. And whenever I'm done with that, whenever I'm done with the hard mode versions, then I'll work on finishing up the special missions that I didn't finish last time. I went through a couple special missions, and the extreme stages. Those I'll have to do easy, medium, and hard. But then after that, there are some daily challenges, or random challenges, that I can do. I might not always beat them one a day. I could lose every now and then. But if, for some reason, I get through all of those videos before there's a Bloons Tower Defense 6, then I will always be welcome to you guys giving me challenges to do, just as a viewer challenge, which I'll still be trying to do every Wednesday. So tomorrow's video should be a viewer challenge. But obviously, if I get to the point where I've played every single track on easy, medium, hard, and reverse, and I've done all the special missions and all 200 daily missions, or random missions, if it really gets to that point, I'm probably not going to keep playing this game every day, every weekday, but still, that's like a year from now that that's going to happen, probably. So you don't have to worry too much about that. So, other than that, I guess that there's no real point to me saying about that. Like, there's no response for you to give, I guess. I mean, of course, if you always have thoughts or comments on that, then leave them in the comment section below, but yeah, that's it, I guess. I was just talking about that to give me something to talk about, I guess. Because all I'm doing is putting in a bunch of Bloons monkeys and just totally destroying. And I did lose a couple lives. I did leak a few, but only like 6, so it's not that bad. And again, I always feel like someone's going to start complaining because I have double Rengas on that Bionic Boomer. But it's just one, like, it's just one Bionic Boomer that I have the double Rengas on. It's not a huge difference. It's not like I would have completely lost all 450 lives because of that double Renga or something. So yeah, I don't know. I mean, it's not even doing that much anymore because these Bloons monkeys are destroying everything. Alright, so I'm actually going to need more to pop a Moab pretty well. And yeah, I guess I'm going to have to use some monkey... Well, I'm not going to have to, but I feel like using some monkey apprentices over here at the end, just as a safety net for the, what's it called? The, I'm losing my train of thought. Oh, wait a minute. I just remembered something. I need some camo lead detection, because these, because of round 63, no, not 63, 59, I think, has the camo lead. Which actually, you know what? I'm going to use the exploding pineapples for that round, or that wave. Round? Yeah, round. And it's round 45, which is why there's just a bunch of pink balloons, and it's really boring. But hopefully I should get enough for Bloons monkey. That'd be nice. Alright, there we go. So now with 4 Bloons monkeys throwing 5 shuriken, that's 20 layers per throw, which means 5 throws per Moab layer, so it should be pretty easy. Or maybe not. I mean, yeah, they still got it pretty well, but I guess just the timing and because of their range, it wasn't quite as even as I was thinking it would be, but yeah, still good. And it'd be kind of cool, just as, you know, hint hint, you know, developers, it'd be cool if there's some kind of interactive thing on the map, like, they've been doing some pretty cool stuff with that in Bloons Monkey City, but if like this tree stump, if like you put a dart monkey in it, then it gives it more range or something like that. I don't know, but I don't know, just some kind of interactive background would be interesting. Just an idea. Alright, let's see. I'm actually going to place a monkey village, and I forgot that I turned off bigger beacons. I don't remember having that, but just turning this on. And actually, wait. I said that I wasn't going to use. I said I was going to use the exploding pineapples. So I guess that'll just be for extra range and attack speed. Just as a little bonus, I guess. And I guess I could also use Monkey Town for extra money. So so that I could get the high energy beacon or super monkey for no good reason. Let's see what else. Yeah, I'll use some wizard monkeys or some monkey apprentices. I always call them wizards. Alright, and it's just another Moab. Increase this for the summon whirlwind. And I think I'll get about 4, maybe 5 whirlwind summoners before I start making a Tempest Tornado. Which, of course, I keep switching up my strategies mid-strategy. Like, I said I was going to get the Monkey Town, but then I just decided, oh, let's make some wizards for fun. Why not? They're still just the safety net. Alright, and still waiting for 4,700. Because I'm going to try buying them just all at once. Which, that's funny. Well, funny to me, because you still don't know why that's funny. But, the song All at Once by Airborne Toxic Event. I recommend you look that up. I'm not going to put a link in the description, because I realize that there's a lot of times where I'm like, oh yeah, I'll put a link to this in the description. And then by the time I upload the video, I totally forget that I said that. So then that link's never in the description. Which, I mean, if you're watching the video and you're like, oh hey, he said that there was going to be a link in the description, and he didn't put the link in the description, just comment saying like, oh hey, you're going to say you're going to, or you said you were going to put a link in the description for this thing. Where's the link? Then I'll be like, oh yeah, I said that. I'll put the link in. But if no one's even caring about the link, then I'm not going to put it in. But anyways, All at Once by Airborne Toxic Event. That is one of my favorite songs. Just because of the beats and the lyrics and everything about it, I guess. I should say the bombastic version, or the bombastic video. That was the one that I really enjoyed. There's not too much of a difference between that one and the original, but I enjoy the bombastic version. And another reason why I think that was funny is because when Bloons Defense 4 was still new, that's when I first heard of the song All at Once, and I literally had that one song on repeat for hours while I was playing Bloons Tower Defense, which doesn't really make that much of a difference at all, but it just seemed funny to me that I would say All at Once and think of the song All at Once when, you know, that's why it's funny to me. So anyways, so yeah, we're gonna build a fifth Whirlwind Summoner, Disciple of Air, and then just save up for some Tempest Tornadoes as my line of defense safety net. And again, I kept saying I was going to do it all at once. All at once again. But, yeah, I'm just getting impatient. I want to just buy stuff, and spend money. And these 5 towers really are enough. Like, just because of that, the way the track is set up, I guess. And again, I did lose some lives, so it's not exactly no lives lost, but you can always just throw in some road spikes if you want to be picky about it. What else? Yeah, I guess that's pretty much it. Just waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting. Actually, wait, this was the camo lead round, which is why you throw down some exploding pineapples, and the timing can usually be a little bit hard to get, but once you get through that lead layer with the pineapples, then the Bloonjitsu monkeys should be able to take care of the rest of it. So yeah, that's pretty much all you need to do on that round if you don't have any actual camo lead detection. And BFB, I totally forgot that I had to worry about that. So I don't actually know how well my defenses are going to do against that, but apparently they did great. Didn't even need a safety net. That's awesome. It's probably going to be around 63 that I need a safety net. Because of those large clumps, I don't really have much of a clump defense, clump buster. That sounds pretty funny, but yeah, I'm pretty sure having 5 whirlwind throwers that I think, I'm pretty sure they, oh wow, I actually did need a bit of safety net, but I'm pretty sure they each can knock back 100 Bloons. So that's about 500 Bloons that they're throwing back. And of course the RBE, the red Bloon equivalent, is 5,901. But as long as they're throwing back 500 Bloons, and now that I realize they can do it twice because of the way that they're set up, I'm pretty sure I'll be safe from the large clumps. Plus they have all the lightning and fireball throwing and all that, so they should be fine. And again, like, these towers are going to be helping get rid of them too, so that's not a big deal. It's kind of weird how one monkey keeps like getting over the other or something. And let's see, how well is this going to go? And just the lightning just destroys through all of them. It's pretty awesome, even though it does almost leak a few. Still haven't actually lost any lives, so that's still good. And just that lightning just totally covering the screen. It's pretty awesome. And, you know, I did notice that it did get pretty close. So it does make me a little bit worried. But, no, they're doing pretty good. They're alright. I'll be fine. Yeah. Alright, so that pretty much guarantees that I'm going to win this. This Moab layer actually is a little bit frightening, but, yeah, I'll be fine. They're good. I think. I mean, the wizards definitely got it covered. Alright, yeah. This is the last level for medium difficulty, as this little tip thing said that already went away. And I only had enough money to get one of them to the Tempest Tornado state. It's alright. I don't need them all in Tempest Tornado. It's just an added safety to the net. And I'm already at rank 55 and almost rank 56. That's pretty good. Alright. So, I think this is almost it. And I feel like I'm going to sneeze. Of course, right at the end. Yeah. Excuse me. Which, again, why do I say excuse me? So weird. Alright, so, pretty sure I'm still going to be able to beat these. Even though there's 2 BFBs. Both of my attacks, and actually wait, I don't think I have double Renga on that boomerang thrower. So yeah, see, I didn't even cheat. So yeah, but they each have Pierce, so having 2 BFBs or 8 Moabs wasn't really a big deal, since they were so close together. Alright, so that was pretty well done, I'd say. I mean, I still did lose like those 6. Yeah, so these are fine. Those 6 lives. But you could just use road spikes for those, and I guess that's it for this episode. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.